Welcome back to part three, the mastermind. Now, this is where the marathon comes to an end. You're about to cross the finish line. This is that last stretch. And so, this is going to show you how to keep the encouragement and how to keep the motivation to keep going forward. And so, with the mastermind, you're going to learn the value of immersion. So, like how we said, this is a mastermind, this is a marathon, it's not a sprint. And so, the reason why we say it's a marathon is this is where you're going to have people cheering on you. They're going to be rooting for you. They're going to be telling you that you can do it. But not only that, success is built on success. You're going to be able to see others that have been successful before you and build upon their success also. And so this is a really funny story. Cece's done a half marathon, literally in life, which is amazing. And so I just want her to tell her story on a half marathon because this is a reason why we say it.
Yeah. So I had initially intended to share the story as part of this workshop, but as we were preparing for it, it made a lot of sense around this mastermind. So as we said, in the very first part of this course, we said, you've got to have the right mindset to really create a successful journey. And a part of that is remembering that this is a lifestyle. This is not a sprint. This is a marathon. It's not going to be, a couple of days and you're done, a couple of months and you're done. This is the way that you choose to live your life moving forward. It's a marathon. It's a long distance process. And once upon a time, 2010 actually, I did a half marathon, which is 13.1 miles. And if you know me at all, I am not an athlete. I played sports once. I played volleyball in sixth grade, and I was the kid that would jump when the ball would come, right? So that wasn't my jam, but I gave myself a goal that I was going to complete a half marathon with some of my friends, and we were so excited about this process. And the cool thing about running, like the environment of doing a race, and this happens even at a 5K or a 10K, but at a half marathon, it was very, very powerful, is that there's this sort of immersion that happens, right? There's a culture in the running community, and it is one of the most supportive environments I've ever been a part of. It's completely different than anything else that I experienced. And on the day of the half marathon, me and my friends, we got ready. I had flown into Wisconsin. I'm from Texas, but flown into Wisconsin to do this half marathon with, a group of four of my friends. And, we were ready. It was game day. And I had done smaller races leading up to this. This was my first ever and only half marathon, right? And so we get out there, and the entire race, from the very beginning, from the starting line, there are people everywhere, right? And at the beginning, it's a group of the runners, right? And here we are, and people are like, you got this, good job. I'll see you at the finish line. And it's this really loving and supportive environment. And as you're going down your race across around the track, the area that you're actually running, there are people lined up, screaming and cheering. They don't know, they're lined up, and they're just like, you've got this. Keep going, whoa, mile 3. And there's 13 miles, so you really need this, right? It's not like you're going to get. There's a huge mental game. We talk about mindset, right? There's a huge mental game in completing 13.1 miles, right? There are people the entire time that are just absolutely cheering you on and rooting for your success, and it's like I said, it has its own energy. And a few miles from the finish, I see my friends up ahead. We ran at different paces. We trained in different parts of the U.S. We were all from different places. We flew in, and I saw my friends up ahead, and I was so excited. We all had like matching shirts, so I could tell that she was a part of my crew. And I wanted to catch up because what if we finish this race together? What a moment that would be, right? So I changed my pace. Bad idea, right? I'll just let you know. So I tried to increase my pace so that I could meet up with her so that we could do this thing together. And I caught a Charlie horse, and it was painful. And I knew I still had a couple of miles to go. And some of the race staff came and they're like, "Are you okay?" Right? They saw that I'd hit a roadblock, right, in my race? And am I going to be able to keep going? Right? If they came and they supported me and they wanted to make sure that I was okay, do you need any extra assistance? Do you need any extra support? And I told him, no, I got this, I'm okay. So I had to slow down. I actually ended up finishing my race by walking. I had to walk the finish, but I had to slow down and get to a pace where I could get comfortable. And I just went. And there were people cheering me on as I was going. Other runners would come and they'd pass me and they would go, you've got this. You've got this. I'll see you at the finish line. And there was always support. It was this beautiful thing. And then you cross the finish and someone hands you a medal and they put it around your neck and they tell you, congratulations, you've done such a great job. And that is the power of a mastermind. You've got all of these people who are supporting you, people who have been through your roadblocks. I had people that said, hey, I've had one of those before. It's okay. You've got this. People who know what it is that you're doing. They understand the culture of it. They understand all of the things that are going on. And they support you on the journey. And that's the power of mastermind. You're not in this race alone, right? Whether your partner decides to do this with you or not, you've got this. Whether your family decides to join you or not, you've got this because you've got a mastermind of people who are on the same journey, right? They might be in different places, but there might be people on the sideline. These people are here to support you and to love on you and to help you in your journey. And that is
I love that. And like, let's really break down that story. Like, first, she had to get the mindset to actually start training to do a half marathon. She didn't just wake up and say, oh, I'm gonna go run a half marathon.
right. I had to make a decision.
She made a decision and she started training the same way you made a decision. She wanted to learn more about your health and start taking your health more seriously.
And are doing this training.
Then she had to map it. There was a specific track that she had to run. She had to run a certain distance, 13.1 miles, which is amazing. And sorry, see, Board is not part of the mastermind today. He wasn't running off. But also, you see that she surrounded herself with people who embody running a half marathon. This is why we say embody, just educate yourself with people who embody the lifestyle that you desire. And then once she got there, she was on the track. She had to run her own path. But guess what? The moment she tried to run the path with her friends, she hit roadblocks because that path was not the clearest path for her. And so she had to slow down, reevaluate, and stay on her path. Then after that, she had a group of people that supported her. And this is where it's very important that we say find you people that are going to cheer you, people that are going to tell you that you do it. When you're at your lowest, you know that those people are rooting for you. And so we like to use the quote from Jim Rohn, you're on the average of the 5 people that you spend the time with. And you see it was 5 of them. There was that circle of 5, her and her 4 other friends. And they all completed it together because they were part of the mastermind. And so that's the beauty of this. This is how this is successful, a successful way of transitioning to a plant-based diet as a lifestyle. And like, I just love that story because it embodies every part of what we do with our lifestyle.
Jason makes me love that story more than I love the way that you broke it down because you're absolutely right. The same steps that you're taking, I had to take in this example. And this is what I teach my coaching clients in business too. The steps themselves might look different, but the 3 major categories are the same. You've got to have the right mindset. You've got to have the right map. You've got to have the right mastermind if you really want to be successful. You want to create that success in your life. So here you are. You're on your marathon. You're on your path to create a healthier, happier, more vibrant life. And we commend you for that. And we want to invite you to find your mastermind. Now, as a special bonus for this course, Jason and I really wanted to support you because, if you're new to this journey and you don't know who embodies this lifestyle, where can I learn more? Maybe you've got some additional questions. So we reached out to some people in the plant-based community and we asked them for some tips, some advice, some support for you who are taking this course. And you're the only people who are getting this information. We haven't given it to anyone else because we really thought that it would be valuable for you to have some new people in your mastermind. And so we've created a little bonus resource guide with some tips from some people who've been there, who've done that, who've been on this journey, who are going to support you. And we've got some links in there if you want to follow them or learn more from them as well. so that you can start to build your mastermind. And we also want to invite you to keep us as a part of your mastermind. We want to support you on your journey. Jason has an incredible podcast called #Reclaim Your Health, where you can get more tips and more insights, right? The value of immersion. It's so important that you are immersing yourself in the energy of this journey, right? Be a part of our community. We love you. We already love you because we know that you are someone who's serious. Because to get to step 11,
Yes.
to do the workbook, we know that you are someone who's serious, and we want to help support you on your journey.
Yes. And Boris, you want to say bye?
Want to say bye, Boris?
You want to say bye?
So we want to thank you today for joining us on this path, on this adventure. Your plant-based journey is something that is going to absolutely transform your health, right? I fundamentally believe that if you take this journey seriously, that you can have the health and vitality that you wrote about in step 1. So,
and also, we cannot wait to hear some of your accomplishments, some of the goals you reached. Like, it's going to be life-changing.
Absolutely. So celebrate with us. After you finish this course, let us know how these things go. We'll include some of the links so that you can follow us on social media and you can connect with us, and you know how to share with us your celebration so that we can win together. And we look forward to getting to know you and chatting with you soon.
Ciao.
Bye.